Hi all, video 12, the last video of this class. The third rule for me that I was going to work on is commas. Dictionary.com. Dictionary.com says it writes a punctuation indicating a pause between parts of a sentence. It's also used to separate items in a list and mark the place of thousands in numerals. So we all know periods that end a sentence, yeah. But a comma indicates a break in sentence. So more than one clause or an idea within one sentence. So, for instance, if I were to say, I work at Lowe's, it is a great place, that would be okay. But if I put I work at Lowe's, comma, that is a great place, then that would be two separate clauses which wouldn't need a comma. Won't change it either way, but it's not adding to it either. So it's just one complete sentence. So there would be no comma there. That's between the subject and the verb. Same with things if we're adding like the snow is white, glistening, cold, shiny, and it's the best thing ever. So in between there, I would write the commas in between each of the examples on the explanation of the noun, so the verb of the noun, which would be commas. If not, then it wouldn't be correct at all. So, and then once you in that third one, like for instance, white, blue, green, and red, comma would be not right. Just leave that out because now once you put the and, it already ends that clause and you're moving to another clause within the same sentence. Same with between two nouns and a subject or an object. So, for instance, Claire and the kids will be going to Hanauma Bay. So, Claire would be a noun, kids would be a noun. So I wouldn't put Claire, comma, and her kids. I would just say Claire and her kids, right? So that's the proper way to do it. If that was the case, so I wouldn't separate the two because they're both nouns. So you just run it all together. Kind of the same concept with two verbs. You know, um, like America's Got Talents, for instance. So there's a dog, right? So the dog will sing and play the piano. um, so if I put the dog will sing, comma, and play the piano, not correct because it's still one clause, yeah. So I would say the dog, um, the dog will sing and play the piano. So that would be one complete sentence, one complete phrase, no comma needed. What about with predicates? Compound predicates. So if you were making a statement and you were mentioning to somebody, say the noun would be going on to, the noun would be showing a verb. And if it was said, somebody else would misread what it was saying or misunderstand. So kind of, for instance, like, the policeman spotted the burglar and chased him down the road. If you, like a phrase, if you introduce a sentence with a phrase, then the comma should be used after the phrase. Not before, but after it. And if you use an adverbial phrase to begin a sentence, you can use it or not use it. It doesn't really matter, especially if it's shorter. But if it's longer, then you want to use the comma to separate the two again. That way, there's no misunderstanding, on what you're trying to say. One, and I've done it a lot, comma within a comparison. Grammarly.com uses don't use a comma before then when you're making a comparison. The box is lighter, comma, than the box. This box is lighter than the box, comma. You just say it completely. This box is lighter than the box, than that box. Not this box is lighter, comma, than that box. Doesn't make sense. And you can even hear the way it sounds. It doesn't make sense. There's no pause needed. Short phrases. Even in speech conversation, if you're addressing somebody directly, for instance, one of your kids come up and say, "Dad, I can't find my pants." You put "dad" and a comma because that's the noun. I can't find my pants because that's the verb. That's what you're doing, what the kid is doing. So you put it between the kid and what they're looking for. Another big one was the commas and dates. When writing the day, month, day, year format, the years with a comma. So July 4th, comma, 19. July 4th, comma, 2017. So it'd be July 4th, comma, 2017, comma, is Independence Day. It's moving on. It's moving the same. Now, if you're using day, month, year, then commas aren't necessary. Because then it's the day, so it's not the verb or noun. It's just day, month, year. For instance, fireworks will be on 4 July, 2017. I guess you could say. No need comma in those. Like if you're, referring to a day of the week and a date. Say you have a garage sale coming up, right? So on July 3rd, between 8 and 2, we'll have a garage sale. Come and be part of it, and then put the address down there. So it would be on the day, so on Saturday, July 3rd, so it'd be Saturday, comma, July 3rd, comma, at 2 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at whatever o'clock, there will be a garage sale. That o'clock need a comma. The most common one is commas with listings. So when your list contains more than 2 or 3 elements, use a comma to separate them. Baskin-Robbins has ice cream, sells ice cream, comma, milkshakes, comma, cookies, comma, and banana splits. So yeah, you definitely want to put in the commas, and banana splits, period. You don't need to add a comma after that. And if you set it all the same, it's too many phrases in between to make up one. So yeah, you definitely comma. So the most common one is the Oxford comma or the serial comma. Same thing as like before when you're listing more than one item. So for instance, the website showed Mary needs bread, comma, milk, comma, and butter at the grocery store. That's a serial comma. If I would just say Mary needs bread, comma, milk and butter at the grocery store, that's without the serial comma. So it'd be the same. It just need to put that either way. So it doesn't really matter on that. But a key, so it doesn't matter either way. But like they mentioned it on the website, it's really up to you whether you want to use it. But if you're going to use it. But don't use it and not use it, within the same. Just be consistent with what they said. And again, that's just off the website. So like I said in the other video, basically commas are where commas can be used whenever, as long as you use them consistently. And the biggest thing to remember is if it's a phrase or a clause or an example, use commas. Yeah, that would be video 10. Tons more stuff on commas, but we don't have all night. So I hope you enjoy it and you learned something. And till next time, have a great day.